Hello everyone, good afternoon. Am I audible? Please confirm if I'm audible.
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, so I believe many of you have joined, so we are good to start with this webinar session, right? Just allow me a minute. In case, so what I'm doing is we'll be starting this webinar session in order to understand about the courses which Henry Harvin used to provide and what is the use of this course and why you need to do it, how it will help you in enhancing your career, so many ways, right? Now, two requests. One is not a clear request, it's just a rule which I used to follow during the session. So very simple. In case you feel any doubt in between, please feel free to put it on the chat box. I'll right away respond to you, right? In case you feel any doubt about any of the concepts, right? For the sake of avoiding any kind of noise in between, I'm just muting the participants, right? In case you feel any doubt, you can raise your hand, or else what you can do is you can put a message on the chat box, right? That is all what you need to follow. So before we start and talk about the concept of Lean Six Sigma, let me just quickly introduce myself, who I am. Basically, I'm a faculty out here in Henry Harvin Education, right? And I've been into education management for almost 13 years, and have conducted almost like 500 plus training sessions, and there's several projects on aviation, healthcare, manufacturing, pharmaceutical companies, manufacturing industries, right? And for the past 5 years, I've been working under Ministry of Civil Aviation, heading the production planning and control department of the maintenance related job for aircraft engines, right? And of course, the aircraft. So that is what is all about me, right? And in Henry Harvin, just like me, there are other trainers also. Anyways, let's start this session, understand about the concept of Lean Six Sigma, and I hope uh, this session will be helpful to you. So, why? So, is the screen visible to everyone? Just a quick confirmation on the chat box. Yes, guys, is the screen visible? You can type on the chat box, yes or no, so that I can understand that the screen is visible to you or not. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And right. And you can keep your videos on if you want. Just a request. It's up to you. Like we'll just keep this session interactive. Okay, so let's start this workshop on Lean Six Sigma. And let me share the bigger screen here. Right. So concepts of Six Sigma. What exactly the Six Sigma is? Right? What we always talk about Six Sigma, Lean Six Sigma, not only Six Sigma. We talk about Lean Six Sigma. What exactly is this Lean Six Sigma? See, Lean and Six Sigma, they are basically two different concepts, right? They work on two different principles, but we have clubbed together these two concepts, and then now we are using it and calling it as one single methodology, which helps in improving the business. Lean Six Sigma, it helps in business improvement a lot, right? What are the concepts behind this Lean Six Sigma? Very simple. What is exactly Six Sigma? As I said, Six Sigma is kind of a business methodology that uses management tools, techniques. It is more like statistical in nature, right? We all talk about Six Sigma, Lean, everything. What exactly Six Sigma? Six Sigma is more like statistical in nature, which helps reducing the variation in the company. Right now, let me give you a very simple example out here. Let me just avoid that theory for now. See, you are owning a very big clothing industry or apparel industry. You used to manufacture clothes, customized clothes, right? Now the client comes up to you and asks you to manufacture a shirt of 44 chest size. That's the client asks you to manufacture. So how much is the target given by the client? 44 is the target. 44 inches chest size is the target given by the client. That's a target. You started manufacturing shirts, right? And suppose the first shirt which you have manufactured, the chest size of the shirt is around 46. So what was the target? 44 given by the client. What you have manufactured, 46. The gap in between this target and what you have manufactured, that is variation. With Six Sigma, you will be able to reduce this variation. And when you do that, don't you think you are getting closer to the target. And when you get closer to the target, automatically you will be improving the satisfaction level of the customer. And when you improve the customer satisfaction level, automatically that will help improve the revenue for your company. That's it. Right? So Six Sigma is basically a statistical method which helps in reducing such type of variations and defects from the company, thereby improving the business. When we talk about lean is more like a theoretical concept. It is not like statistical. Lean helps us in changing the existing procedure, the ways of working in the company, thereby helping and improving the efficiency of the company, of the system. Right now, these are things which are important in order to understand Lean Six Sigma, what exactly this is. Let me give you a simple and plain picture of this Lean Six Sigma. Lean Six Sigma is currently one of that particular domain which is most widely required by so many industries. Lean Six Sigma expert, just like artificial intelligence nowadays, IT industries nowadays, just like that, Lean Six Sigma experts are very high in demand, very high in demand. The reason is one, only one. Every industry wants to improve. How they'll improve? What they have to do is they just have to hire one Lean Six Sigma expert, right? They'll hire one expert, and that expert with his knowledge will save billions of dollars for the company. So basically, if I'm having a big company, I just need to hire one expert, pay him a handsome salary, a good salary, right? And then I'll sit around, and that person with his expertise and skills will help me save billions of dollars just by changing the procedures of the company. He'll never ask to invest. No, he will just change the existing procedure, try to figure out the quality problem, try to solve it out, thereby improving the business. That's it. That's why Lean Six Sigma experts demand quite high nowadays. Right? It is completely a management approach which helps you to work along with the top management. See, earlier what used to happen, there happens to be a kind of communication barrier between the employee at the lower level and the employee at the higher level, or the officer or the owners of the company. Nowadays, the industries that are growing fast, they stop believing in this concept of communication barrier. Now, if you are having the skills, you can reach to the directors right away. And that's what Six Sigma talk about. Six Sigma says, when you start doing a project, always involve your top management. Okay, because top management happens to be the people or the person out there who will provide you the respective resources to complete a project, right? Now, Six Sigma roles and responsibilities. Now, there is one, first of all, let me just talk about this roles and responsibility, and I'll give you a very simple aspect about it. Right. So, people who are having this expertise of Lean Six Sigma, they are working as executives, project team members, green belts, black belts, master black belts, champions. Right. Now, there is one myth with Six Sigma that we can apply Lean Six Sigma only in manufacturing industry. Now, this is a complete myth. You can apply Six Sigma in manufacturing, aviation, healthcare, pharmaceutical, BPO, right? Call centers, anywhere. In fact, what I think and I believe, and it is quite the fact, that Lean Six Sigma concepts can be applied anywhere. You can apply it at your home also. It's just that you won't be getting data. That's it. You can apply it even in a restaurant, for hospitality businesses, anywhere you can apply Six Sigma. Not a single. See, what exactly is this Six Sigma? What exactly it is? When we talk about this Lean Six Sigma or Six Sigma, what exactly we talk about? We talk about the 5 phases. Right. Just a second. I got one message on the chat box. Banking, it can be applied anywhere, Raj, anywhere. That's what I'm saying. Okay, let me prove that point to you first. See, what exactly is Six Sigma? Six Sigma application has 2 ways. Like there are 2 ways by which we can apply Six Sigma. One is DMAIC, one is DFSS. We'll talk about DFSS a bit later. Let us talk about DMAIC process. DMAIC. Right? What exactly it is? D for define, M for measure, A for analyze, I for improve, C for control. Now I said, can it be anywhere, Dr. Mohana? That's what I'm trying to prove here. Just allow me a minute. I'll prove this point, that this concept, you can apply it even at your home. Anywhere it can be applied. See, that's what I'm saying. DMAIC process, DMAIC, right? Just understand it like this, DMAIC. Now, what is define? Define basically asks you to identify a problem, right? So wherever you are, in whichever company you're working, if your company is lacking efficiency and effectiveness, okay, by any means, suppose you are in banking, right, and you used to generate or stack bills. If you think that, when I'm generating around 1,000, 2,000 bills, what happens? There happens like 100 or 200 bills are having some errors. It means there is a scope of improvement out there. So that happens to be the problem, which you need to figure out in the define phase. So define phase in Six Sigma is all about identifying the problem affecting the quality of the product or the service which your company is providing, right? So we can identify a problem anywhere, right? Anywhere. I know if in my regular routine, if my regular schedule, if my efficiency is getting disturbed, there happens to be some problem. So what I'll do? Define phase. I'll use define phase in order to identify the problem. That's it. Okay. Now, second major phase. So once I have figured out the problem, what I'll do? I try to find out the causes because of which this problem is occurring. I've identified the problem. Now in the major phase, I just have to identify the causes which are leading to this problem. Okay, so I'll sit around with my team members. I'll try to figure out all the probable causes, because at this point, I'm not sure which are the real root causes, which are not. So I'll write down all the causes I can think of. Then I'll go to the analyze phase. In the analyze phase, what I'll do? Simple. Whatever causes I have identified in the major phase, which I think they are leading to this particular problem, in the analyze phase, I'll use some statistical tools in order to perform root cause analysis. So that, suppose in the major phase, if I have identified 20 probable causes, in the analyze phase, where I'll perform and use the tools in order to identify the root causes, what I'll do? I'll figure out that out of the 20 probable causes, which are exactly those causes which are having greater impact on the problem, which are impacting the problem, right? That I'll do in the analyze phase. Once I'll figure out the root causes, the real root causes, then in the improve phase, what I'll do? I'll try to provide some solution for these. Okay. Once I provide the solution, I'll be able to solve it. Then in the control phase, I'll monitor that whatever I have improved, that is being sustained or not. That's it. That is Six Sigma, DMAIC process, DMAIC. Don't you think you can apply it literally anywhere? It's just a philosophy. It's just a concept, simple concept. You have to identify the problem and find out the probable causes, then analyze the root causes, then solve the root causes, and just try to sustain the improvement. That's it. It can be applied anywhere. Wherever there is a scope of improvement, you can apply this concept. Like, is it banking, BPOs, or call centers, or anything? Okay, what is that? Okay, so Koshi, I think you are pasting some links on here in here. Just a second. Okay, just a second. Right. So, anyways, continuing with this webinar out here, right? So, as I said, as you asked, one of the doctor out here, Dr. Mohana, she asked that whether it can be applied in banking. Yes, it can be applied in banking, right? So let's just proceed with some details out here, right? What are the different types of belts involved in this Lean Six Sigma, right? Simple. There's yellow belt. They are aware of the basic structure of this concept. Green belt, they happens to be the people who basically do the major part of the work in a project. Black belt, who happens to be the project leader, right? And then the highest level of expertise in here is master black belt, right? Which you'll get once you'll start working as a black belt, and you'll gain at least 2 years of experience working as a black belt. Okay. Master black belt happens to be the person having the highest level of knowledge in this domain. That's it, right? So that is the whole soul pyramid structure of different belts for Lean Six Sigma course. You start with green belt, you'll get black belt and master black belt after getting some years of experience. That's it. Okay. Why to upgrade? Why there is a need? See, green belt certification, as I said, they happens to be the team members of a big project. So like we are doing a very big project, right? Suppose some hotel, they have called us to look out for their issues regarding any kind of revenue decline. Now that hotel is quite big. Black belt will be the project leader for that hotel. Green belt will be the team member who will help and support black belt in order to achieve the objective, right? So green belt certification will provide you the basic and detailed understanding of DMAIC process. Okay. Black belt, when you reach a black belt, you'll not only learn DMAIC, you'll also learn the concept of DOE, hypothesis testing, Kaizen, 5S, all these things. Master black belt, when you'll understand and gain years of experience as a black belt, then what you can do is you can opt for master black belt certification, which gives you the desired skills and you can say the eligibility to handle big projects and mentor green belt and black belt. Right now, benefits and weightage of certification. What are the benefits you'll get once you gain the certification? First, which I already told you right in the beginning of the session, that certainly don't believe whatever I'm saying. You are all on LinkedIn platform. I'm completely sure about it. What you can do is just go to the LinkedIn and just type continuous improvement jobs, Lean Six Sigma jobs. Thousands of jobs are there across the globe for Lean Six Sigma expert. Or else, if they're asking for some kind of managerial job, then also under preferred qualification, they always ask for Lean Six Sigma certification. So if you are having the certification in your resume, that will certainly help you in sorting out your resume from others, right? It will help you in gaining post in your career, right? In some kind of appraisal opportunities, increase productivity and reduce operational costs, right? Now, guys, okay, if in case you have any doubt, please raise your hand, okay? I'll just unmute you and then we can talk. Now, as I said, application of Six Sigma in different sectors. As I already told you, Six Sigma is something which can be applied in so many different fields: service industry, design, purchase, production, IT, M&S, HRM, quality, administration. Now, why it is so? Why is it so? As I told you, this is just a concept, a procedure to be followed. So if see, there's nothing which is perfect, right? Certainly, we always have some or the other kind of scope of improvement. Whenever there is a scope of improvement in that industry, we can apply Six Sigma thoroughly, right? That is the whole soul concept. Banking industry, applying Six Sigma in different industries. When you apply it in banking industries, it helps reduce the cycle time to process loan application, streamline credit evaluation system, reduce time for account opening, improve accuracy, customer satisfaction level, market share. The same goes with manufacturing industry. It helps removing the waste, reducing the inventory, reducing the number of defects the company is producing. So many things we can learn from Six Sigma. It can be applied in telecom industry, hospitality industry, anywhere, pharmaceutical. In fact, in pharmaceutical, manufacturing, and aviation. Okay, any industry working in these, like in these domains, then they must imply this too. They must imply this too. Very important. Which company hires Six Sigma professionals? Now, the companies you have heard of: TCS, Honeywell, HCL, Accenture, IBM. Genpact happens to be one of the major company hiring for Six Sigma experts. General Electric, Volkswagen, United Health Group, EMC, McKinsey, Xerox, JP Morgan, Motorola, CFM International, Safran International, Callians Group, and Eaton Company, Eaton Continuous Improvement Manager. They always ask for Continuous Improvement Manager. They pay quite a good amount of salary to these people, right? If you'll go on and search for the job of Six Sigma professionals, believe me, there are so many jobs available in the market, so many jobs, right? To just ask for Six Sigma expertise, and you need to understand. See, with this course, you will be having video sessions, right? So not only you learn theoretically how to implement this tool, but also you learn exactly how to work on these student industries. Because like I have worked in so many projects, right? In so many projects. I've been into this for almost 13 years. So I've worked in so many different projects: pharmaceutical, aviation, or it is like the manufacturing or hospitality industry. So when I'm giving the classes, I'll be teaching you and making you understand how things we used to implement these tools in real-time industries. The same will be done by the faculty, other faculty, because they are also quite experienced, and they'll share their experiences with you and tell you and teach you exactly how to incorporate these tools in real life. That is very important, right? Going through a content is not that you can say help you in gaining aspects in order to implement this tool. But when you understand how exactly these things people used to implement in real-time projects, that will boost your confidence a lot, right? So as I told you already, Lean Six Sigma is all about DMAIC, DMAIC, which you'll learn at the green belt level. Define, measure, analyze, improve, control. That's it. 5 phases. That's it. What you have to do, you have to just define the problem, quantify the problem, analyze the root cause, improve, and control. That's it. There is no industry in which you cannot apply this concept. Any industry, in every industry, you can apply this concept. That's it. Right. Not only you'll be learning about the concept of Six Sigma with us, also will teach you how to perform statistics on Excel as well as on Minitab. Right. See, we can perform lots and lots of statistics on this Minitab. We can do that, right? On Minitab, and in fact on Excel also, we used to have an option of data analysis. When you open up the Excel, you used to have an option of data at the top. Just click there. There is an option on the right side, which is data analysis. You can perform so many different types of statistics on Excel, right? Same you'll be learning here. So you'll be gaining hands-on experience and all the concepts required to perform on Minitab as well as on Excel, right? Carrying on with that, we'll be learning about the quality control tools, which involves Ishikawa diagram, histograms, Pareto diagram, control charts, flow charts, scatter diagram, check sheet. These are all tools which we'll be learning during the course, right? Now, Henry Harvin, what is Henry Harvin? Henry Harvin happens to be the institute, one of the most reputed institute in the country, right? And they have basically started in 2013, based in San Francisco, California. The certificate which we'll be getting from Henry Harvin, that certificate is recognized globally, right? So not to go anywhere else, just gaining the certification will help you, and you can use the certificate to get a job in India, outside India, right? It's not that because you have taken it from an institute, so you won't be able to imply or use the certificate. No, that's not required. See, not everyone takes certificate from the standard body, because the certificate provided by Henry Harvin is already IASSC accredited. It's already IASSC certified, right? So not to go anywhere else. Just the certificate will be sufficient for you to show and prove that you are having sufficient skills of Six Sigma. That's it. Okay. So we used to deliver instructor-led training to a client base of 300,000 learners, more than that, in fact, right? And Henry Harvin has been collaborated with in provide job assistance also in because see, Henry Harvin community is so big, it's very big, right? Because they have been given classes and trainings and corporate trainings for so long now. So they are having a huge community. When you join this thing, automatically you'll become the part of that community. So that's why they provide intensive sessions, and as well as the job assistance program they used to have as per your experience and the number of years you have worked in this concept of Six Sigma. Program features, hands-on training, of course, on different assignments you'll be getting, right? You'll be learning about the Minitab, about the Excel, about all the concepts of Lean Six Sigma, right? Which includes DMAIC, DFSS, which includes DMADV, IDOV, everything, right? Now, what exactly is the course structure? Greenbelt course. It's like in total, we used to take 28 hours for providing the online training, virtual training out here. You also have self-paced. These all videos are self-paced, right? As per the pace which you find convenient, that will follow, right? And then you have to give an examination after completing the course, right? We used to have questionnaires throughout the session. We keep on practicing some questionnaires, so it becomes very easy for you to qualify the examination. You get a certificate, and it's not that suppose you have joined one batch now and you have because of any reason you're unable to follow, get over with it. Like if you're unable to join it, no issue. You can join another batch, right? It's up to you. So there are so many batches available to you. Not only that, suppose you have joined my batch, okay, and I started teaching you, right? Suppose you're not liking the content I'm sharing or the way of teaching I'm having. What you can do is the videos given or the lecture given by other faculties also, they're also available on your portal. You can refer any session, any faculty's video, right? All are accessible to you, right? The course for this green belt is 17,500, right? For black belt course, we used to take around 36 hours of training, in which there are some more tools which you will learn, and the total fees you have to pay is 29,500 for a black belt course, right? And these are different pages where you can search and check about Henry Harvin. I'm pasting it on the chat box, so you can go, you can search for these links on, and you can find about Henry Harvin. You can check for the reviews and every other thing about the faculties, how the classes are, how is everything, right? So you can follow it over here. I'm just pasting the link for your reference, because nowadays we don't even buy a small thing without reviews. So of course you should go and check for the review, right? That's very important. Upcoming batches, upcoming green belt is about to start on 15th of June. Black belt is about to start on 18th of June, right? Master black belt about to start on 16th of June. If you want to talk, you can call on this number. I'm pasting that number also on the chat box. Okay, Ashutosh. See, it's open on Google Drive actually, so probably I won't be able to share it at present, but the whole brochure is available on Henry Harvin's site. Okay, so you can just get through it and just click here, go to this site, and you'll get a whole brochure out of it, right? And there is one link also present out there, which I'm pasting. Follow this link to get to enroll, right? Now, before I'll go further, right, and there is nothing as further, but I really want to take some questions from all of you. So please raise your hand and let us talk. Let us understand. Let's try to figure out exactly what needs to be done, how it needs to be done, right? So whosoever is having any question, please raise your hand, like using the Zoom, and we'll be able to talk. We'll be able to interact. Guys, I'm all ears. You can just ask me any question. No questions, guys? Any questions? Like you want to understand? Yeah, Rahul. Good. Please tell me.
Yeah. Hi, Amol.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, Rahul. Thank you. Please tell me.
A few questions. First one is this course is certified by IASSC, I think.
That's IASSC accredited. Like you'll be getting a certificate from Henry Harvin, but that certificate is already IASSC certified, accredited.
Okay. And the examination will be held by IASSC or?
No, it will be held by Henry Harvin only. After completing the video sessions, there is one examination slot. For that examination, we used to have every Sunday. You can just book your slot whenever you find convenient, and you can get the exam. That's it.
Okay, then this 17,500, what you are talking of this fees, is it under IASSC exam or just Henry Harvin exams?
See, IASSC basically used to provide accreditation to different institutes, right? So institutes, they need to take accreditation from IASSC. That happens to be a standard body, right? So they used to take some authorization from that body that whatever certificate will be providing, under that certificate, your accreditation is required. So when you take the certificate, at the bottom of it, you'll find IASSC certified. So that's what you'll be getting, right? So what you have to do is this amount which we are taking, 17,500, that amount is for the entire training, virtual as well as the self-paced videos, as well as the content which you'll be getting on the portal, as well as the examination fee is also included. You don't have to pay anything extra for it, right? And you don't have to pay anything extra for any kind of certificate. The moment you complete this entire training session, please give the examination. The moment you'll pass it, you'll get a certificate from Henry Harvin, and that's it.
Okay, got your point. One more thing. Can we directly go to this black belt, or what we have to first do this green belt then black belt?
No, it's not mandatory, Rahul. You can directly go to the black belt. So how many years of experience you are having, Rahul?
I'm actually 9+ years.
Oh, definitely. Then go to the black belt. That would be really. And which industry, Rahul?
It's automobiles, and now I'm in textile industry.
So I think you can show the experience which you are having, and you can mold that experience in order to show that you have been working on these tools, right? Is that possible?
Okay. Thanks a lot. Got your point. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, Surima, please tell me.
Yeah, Amol. So I have been in the IT industry for about 15 years,
Okay.
but more like a developer, so software developer. Now I want to move into, management and sort of mid-senior. I am like a project manager right now, but it's not purely into management space.
Okay.
So for me to move into that senior management quickly, I have two choices. Either I do a PMP or I take Six Sigma.
Mhm.
So my question is whether Six Sigma is how much of a benefit is it in the IT industry and in what space?
See, that's a very good question, actually. That's a very good question. In fact, let me just elaborate. There's so many people who are like from the IT industry, right? And they are more into development. Like, in fact, I have my colleagues also, not exactly the colleagues, my friends who happens to be the developer. So they cannot show exactly that because we are developing something. How can we show that we have been working in the field of project manager or we have been applying this tool, right? Let me just unmute you also so that we can interact during the conversations. Right. So the point is, when you do Lean Six Sigma courses, right, you can go ahead with Lean Six Sigma first of all. That is perfect, right? PMP happens to be the next phase, which we used to do, right? See, Agile, Lean Six Sigma, PMP. It's a combined package of project management, right? However, if you go with Lean Six Sigma, that is more than sufficient for you to change your domain and become the project manager. Now, how? Let me just tell you. Okay, so Rima, first answer me a few things, right? When you are developing something, certainly you'll be developing and giving it to the client. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you are giving it to the client. Is there a possibility sometimes that when you try to deliver it under the respective deadlines, there are sometimes you may face some kind of delays?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So that delays, when there are delays, it means there is a scope of improvement, right? Because you are delaying something, you need to get it done before time, right?
Right.
As a project manager in IT industry, as a Lean Six Sigma expert in IT industry, what we used to do is we try to complete the entire project with the highest level of efficiency and try to deliver in the possible time given by the client. Right. So right now you are developing something. Once you get yourself into this project management or Lean Six Sigma expert or become a project manager, then your job would be to, because you are already having knowledge of this IT, the language which you are working. So see, when you try to take a job as a Lean Six Sigma expert in IT industries, the first thing they'll ask you whether you have a background of IT industry or not. Not every Lean Six Sigma expert can move on into the IT industry. Not possible at all, specifically for IT industry. You need to have the knowledge of IT field, which you're already having, right? So I believe Lean Six Sigma expert certification will certainly help you change domain from not exactly a domain, just a post from being a developer to project manager, because you are already having experience of how things work at the ground level when you are developing. And taking the certification will show that you have now sufficient expertise to head a project and get it done in the time desired by the client. Okay, so you will be working like not like a solution architect, but more like a business improvement person in a company. So Rima, am I making sense out here?
Yeah. So another question is like, yes, project deadlines is one part, but that is something which is, so once you recognize, okay, these are the areas. So is that the end of the scope for us in Lean Six Sigma? How do we identify more and more areas where,
So Rima, quality improvement is something which can never stop, right? This is just the one example I've given it to you. There are so many bugs which you always used to fix, right? Why you are getting those bugs? Scope of improvement will never end, and that's the sole reason why the requirement of Lean Six Sigma experts never end. Because whenever there is a scope of improvement, you have to figure out the problem and solve it. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, let me talk to Karunasri. Hi.
Hi, Anmol.
Hi, tell me.
Yeah, so you rightly said we can take black belt. I mean, I have not done any green belt or anything as such till now. So you said that we can take black belt. So while teaching, do you guys take us through the foundation, I mean, grassroots level, and teach everything and make us professional in the black belt? Or, I mean, what my perspective is, I have to go with the foundation level called white, yellow, and green, then go to black. but you changed my complete, thought process. So how are you going to teach when I was in black belt? If I am enrolling for black belt, how are you going to teach us? You're going to teach foundation level also?
Absolutely, right from zero, because there, see, black belt, okay, because you are having sufficient level of experience, number of years of experience. That's why I guess, like Surima, I guided her or any other person to go for black belt, right? Why? Because you already have sufficient level of experience, sufficient years of experience, right? Now, the point is, whenever we teach, if you are going to the black belt directly, you haven't done green belt, so it means you don't have idea about that basic. If I start teaching you directly the DOE, you won't be able to understand. So we start from the root level, very root level, right? Almost zero level, right from where we begin at the green belt. The only difference is with black belt, you will learn some extra tools. With green belt, we work on DMAIC, DMAIC, right? So when people are having lesser number of experience, they are like more like a fresher or like 1 or 2 years of experience, then it's better to go for green belt first, then black belt, okay? But when you're going for black belt, you're having sufficient level of experience, we start from that level only, but the tools you'll face, the tools you'll learn, they are extra. So it's not that because we are teaching black belt, so you cannot, we are not starting from the basics. No, it will not happen like that. Okay, you will be starting from the basics, you'll be learning each and everything, not miss even a single point. Okay.
Thank you, Anmol. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So, okay, let me talk to Lalit. Hi, Lalit, tell me.
Hi, Anmol.
Hi.
Anmol, you have seen in green belt 28 hour and the black belt 36 hour. How many day duration? 6 months?
No, not at all. 6 months as in you're taking the entire course duration.
Yeah.
No. 28 hours in total. So as per your convenience, if like you are in the batch where the timings are 2 hours per day, timings like duration, then 2 hours per day is how much take? It's like 14 days, right? If you are taking the session in which we used to give 4 hours session every day, hardly 7 days, right?
Okay,
so it's like that, not 6 months duration, not required.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Suresh, tell me.
Yeah, hi Anmol.
Hi.
Yeah, actually, I'm having the experience in pharmaceutical industry.
Great.
And I'm having 14-year experience.
Oh, okay. Which pharmaceutical?
Yeah.
Which pharmaceutical?
Right now I'm in Task Pharma.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a manufacturing plant. Then how it is convenient and how it is good for me, this course, because I am from the quality department and I am not directly involved in the manufacturing part.
Quality department, it means Lean Six Sigma is all about quality only, right? We are looking for quality improvement. When we are figuring out a problem, see, first of all, let me just motivate you a bit. Today I'm about to complete one batch of black belt, which is of Sun Pharma. You are all of course, right?
Yeah, I know. Actually, previously my previous experience was Sun Pharma, and I know the people who have completed this course. And
from that industry.
Yeah.
So the point is, not only Sun Pharma, there's so many other pharmaceutical industries that, as I said, pharmaceutical, aviation, and healthcare and manufacturing, they happen to be these the industries where they cannot escape this Lean Six Sigma. They need to work on it. Why? Because the risk involved is very high. When it comes to healthcare and aviation, if you'll do any mistake, right, the risk involved is very high. Why? Because these things, the medicines, they are consumed by the people. Aviation is all about the flying in the air. So if any error occurs, that will directly lead to loss of life of people. So Lean Six Sigma is something which we used to thoroughly apply in these industries. And as you rightly said, you're working in quality department. It means that you will be doing some quality checks. You should perform some quality inspections.
Yeah, I'm even though I'm leading also the 14 people of the team.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're working in manufacturing plant, so you're looking after the composition of the medicines, right? The manufacturing medicine, like that. Is it that?
Yeah, they are having such a different department for the manufacturing production side. So I'm having actually I'm from the quality department.
Right. So when you'll be having this certification, right? Suppose you are doing some quality checks or quality audits.
But just a minute. Yeah. But just you talk about the quality checks, like if it is directly impact to the patients also. But we are having such a SOPs, we are having procedures, we are also having the risk assessment tools, FMEA and all the things like that.
Right.
Yeah. So actually, whatever the products we are manufacturing, so we are having already established procedures and established batch manufacturing records, even though we are performing the risk evaluation. So there is no need to just go the such you can say bad products to the patients. So how you can just analyze or evaluate the risk? But even though I'm having also the tools also, so how this Six Sigma will directly impact and how it will be the most.
I got it. You are saying that
yeah.
you've already been using the tools for so long, which are like FMEA and other risk management tools. So
yeah.
what you can learn new in Six Sigma, which you are not already having, right? That's what
Yeah.
you're trying to say.
Yes.
So that's something which is a very right question, but let me just add here. FMEA will be learning in Six Sigma also, right? The concept, right? Apart from FMEA, we're having so many tools, different tools, which will be learning, which will help us in analyzing the data in a better manner, right? So right now, suppose you are trying to mitigate the risk by following FMEA in order to find out the failure modes for your process steps, right? Suppose you are doing the quality inspection, you found that the medicine which you have developed or which have been produced or the whole
NIC, NIC 2003 and all the things by AQL and
right.
yeah.
So if in case any issue takes place, any of the things, see, you are in a quality, so you must be aware about the procedures existing or the SOPs existing in your organization. Don't you think there are chances of improving the SOPs, existing SOPs, so that you can improve the efficiency of the company? Is there any possibility, Surendra?
Yeah, we can do, but even though if I will not get the heart or core for this Six Sigma, then I couldn't do anything. So just I want to know how it can be directly impact to the to my
with
quality.
Six Sigma, you will be. See, I'm also working as a head of production planning control department as well as the quality department in aviation industry, right? So whenever we do some kind of quality assurance checks or quality audits, or whenever we try to figure out the ways, see, quarterly we used to have quality circles, right?
Even
We used to have quality circles.
Yeah, actually, I'm not directly involved, but in previous organization, just I was in a part of that circle. So we got some projects, and by this project, just we have to reduce it, and just we have to monitor from A to Z, and we'll do something new.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Now let me just answer your question directly. See, with Lean Six Sigma, I'll be teaching you, not me, in any faculty, we'll be teaching you so many different tools and ways by which you can understand and figure out and identify the problem existing in the organization. Sometimes we see organization as one, right? So it becomes difficult for us to identify that, okay, this particular procedure may also have some kind of problem. See, how to figure out that this is the problem which we need to improve. There are certain ways for it. How to identify the project, how to identify the requirements from the customer endpoint as well as the organization endpoint. That we'll learn once we'll start Lean Six Sigma, that how to figure out the problem, right? So when you understand and learn the different tools, not only it will help you in your existing work of quality, but it will also make you a total project manager who can analyze and figure out the root causes and can solve it by having different tools. So just now you mentioned only FME. FME is just one tool. We are having 𝐸𝐴 UK, right? We are having 𝐸𝐴 UK we use. We are having the whole lean concept of 𝐻𝐭, which is about work labeling, right? So not only you'll restrict yourself for this quality assurance, but also your domain will become wide. And since you'll be having a knowledge of so many different tools, then you are not restricted towards one tool. If suppose I'll provide you the knowledge of Minitab, if you are dealing with a large group of data, now, how you'll be able to analyze it manually? So it's not possible because the data is quite large, right? So with Minitab, we'll learn so many different tools by which you can analyze the data, and that will give you the exact point of problem that this is something which you need to work upon, right? So there are different ways and aspects which are new to you, which you will learn when you start and you gain the certification and take the course. So that will give you a wider, range of tools which you can implement in your industry. right? So not
And
only
do you have the examples, the person who has completed this Six Sigma, Lean Six Sigma from anywhere, not only for the Harvin, and what was their achievements? Can I know, because you are since long in this?
Achievements as in terms of like what they have secured
Yeah,
out of the course?
achievements in achievements in terms
this
of
field.
just pharmaceutical industries, and they have completed this course, and what they have did and what
So
they have
after
did
completion,
earlier and after the course, what they have changes made.
What changes they have
done.
Okay. So Surendra, let me help you out there. One of my participants, he happens to be working in a pharmaceutical company in India, right, named 𝐸𝐧𝐿, right? So he's having some years of experience out there. Thereafter, after getting the certification, because see, currently if I take you also, you are also having an experience of pharmaceutical, right? Now, if you gain this certification, then you can apply for the post of continuous improvement manager in pharmaceutical industry. How? Because you already have the experience of pharmaceutical, and you have gained Lean Six Sigma certification, right? So you will become a combined package who is having experience in pharmaceutical and also the desired expertise for Lean Six Sigma. That will help you gain promotions, as well as you'll be able to that will open a wide range for you in terms of job. So like the person I'm talking about, he's right now in Canada. He's working in one of the pharmaceutical companies as a continuous improvement manager, because earlier he has been having that experience of pharmaceutical company, right? So that adds as an additional benefit for him. Thereafter, he has gained certification, so he has applied for CI manager for pharmaceutical company. You're getting my point? So that combined thing, his experience of pharmaceutical plus his certification, helped him achieve that job.
And I didn't do any master PG course, post graduation course. I just only the bachelor degree of pharmaceutical.
Not required for that.
So no. So just if I will complete this course, then is it equivalency for the any PG or?
So it is not equivalent to postgraduate course. It's not a degree course. Just a certification which is required or preferred by the people who are trying to upgrade their skills, or who wants to become a continuous improvement managers or project managers in the company. So it is more like a certificate which will help you grow in your career, right? Or change domain or become manager if you are not. That's how.
Recently I'm just having the post of the assistant manager.
So it will help you in promotions, in appraisals, like that, because this knowledge of this skill is something that's very important right now, right? So there's so many tools which we'll learn once we'll start about this course, and then step by step you'll understand that how important it is and how you can use it in your industry and other industries also.
Important thing is not only the learning, but how much I am executing the things whatever I learned.
That's what I said in the beginning, Surendra, because this course is not about just theoretical, because we are having live virtual sessions. So our objective is to basically help you understand how you can apply the tools in real time. Okay, so that is more important. Examination, so you'll be able to pass just by learning the content. You'll be able to pass, but then if implementation of these tools, you can only learn once we'll share our experiences and the projects with you, right? Okay, Surendra, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Sukriti, I know you have raised hand for a lot of time back. Sorry for that.
It's okay. So what I wanted to ask was, so while I was searching online to do this green belt certification, so the Council of Six Sigma certification, that is the main one, right? CSSC.
That is one of the body, just like ASQ and IASSC, but that council happens to be the parent body which provides that, which gives authorization to other industry.
Yeah, so that is the parent one, right? And you guys are affiliated with them.
Everyone is affiliated with that. We are affiliated with IASSC.
Acha.
See, there are two bodies in the world. Let me just tell you, IASSC and ASQ, right? They are standard bodies. So these are the two certificates. Like suppose IASSC don't provide the certificate individually from them, right? They used to accredit other institutes and they can provide a certificate on behalf of them. However, ASQ sometimes with authorization also, and ASQ has its own examination also, right? So just a second, I think you got yourself muted. So that's how it works.
Okay, that is something I wanted to confirm. So now while we are going through you guys, so additional benefit over here, what I understood is that you are training us and the certification is there as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You'll be getting certificate the certificate has already been, and in the certificate also, we used to mention that IASSC certified or accredited, right?
Okay.
That is something which is quite good.
Okay. Okay. So I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm already into quality thing, but I've just started. It's been a couple of months. So should I go for the black belt directly because I'm acquainted with the, the subject and things like that? Or should I aim for the green belt first?
I believe you should go for the green belt first, right? Because you have just started working with quality, right? So what we'll do is we can start, with green belt. Thereafter, we can learn more about black belt. Once we learn the black belt session, I think Henry Harvin used to have some master course also, which includes both.
Yeah, I was about to ask. So I was seeing in the green belt also there's some level 2, in black belt also level 2. What's that?
No, it's not. That's what I'm saying. There happens to be some master courses with Henry Harvin in which you can get both the certificates, right? You not to choose it individually. You can take a whole package of it. There are in that what you have to do is you first go through green belt sessions. Thereafter, you can go through black belt sessions. You not to pick it up, as an individual courses, but you can take it step by step like that also. That is also possible.
Okay. And you guys were talking about some project that we'll do.
Yeah, so, we used to have internship sessions, right? So every Sunday there is an internship session in which right now I'm taking these sessions also. So I used to provide live projects to the participants who has completed the course with Henry Harvin. Right? What they have to do, they have to complete that project. Every Sunday we used to connect, talk about the project, and they need to complete it, submit it to me, we'll assess it, and then we provide certificate of internship for those people. Thereafter, we keep on providing new projects every Sunday. And then for those projects also, you'll get some certificate from Henry Harvin, which you can add in your resume that, yes, I have completed these many projects in these domains like that.
And that is there in the green belt as well, right? Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, so I got in touch with some representative over here. So they also suggested some self-paced courses along with these.
Yeah, so we used to, that's what I said, the portal used to have all the content for you, right? Not only the faculty who will be teaching you about whatever videos we'll be having, these videos are getting recorded, right? So if you have missed any online session, you have all the accessibility to go onto the portal and, just not download actually, but then look at the video from there, right? So self-paced means if you are not comfortable in learning online session, or if you are missing something in the online session, you can go onto the portal, you can just open the video and you can just see the session. That's it.
Okay. No, I am talking about the additional courses that these guys were recommending. So I was talking to some representatives. So she was suggesting, so she shared some, a combined amount with me for green belt and black belt, along with 4 additional courses.
Okay.
Do you have
additional courses? 𝐶𝐫𝐤?
No. So for example, like data science or machine learning with our finance analytics, so stuff like that.
Okay.
So I want to know, is that something helpful, beneficial for me in quality line, or should I just go for the green belt or black belt thing?
See, having additional certificate is always beneficial, and specifically if you are trying to change your domain also in future. But then if you want to restrict yourself with quality, then it's better to take the courses like this Agile or green belt, black belt, PMPs, right? Scrum Master, 𝐶𝐫𝐤, because 𝐶𝐫𝐤, it happens to be the course which is a software, right? It is required when we are working in project management, or Microsoft Project, Microsoft Visio, like that. Okay. So artificial intelligence, of course, it is a different domain, but then it's good to have that much certification if you're having it in your resume, right? That will always be helpful.
So basically, I mean, over here now, so I've just opened the email that she shared. So she had shared a list of 21 courses, and then they're giving me option to select either 2 or 4, depending. I mean, the cost is changing, but so like you said, in the quality line, the Agile will be useful to me, and the 𝐶𝐫𝐤 one, right?
𝐶𝐫𝐤, yeah, absolutely. These two are very useful because see, you want to become a complete package, no? Right?
Of course.
So Preeti, you want to become a complete package because that's how we should move. We should always gain the certification and extra knowledge which contribute towards the existing domain in which we are already. Right. So you are doing lead system green belt, you are already in quality, and you can do 𝐶𝐫𝐤, that is helpful. That will act as an additional. Data science will act as a separate. You're getting my point?
Exactly.
Separate code. 𝐶𝐫𝐤 will be the additional for your existing one. So 𝐶𝐫𝐤 you can take, Agile you can take. Is there any else? Like I'm not sure about that.
Okay, so there are options for Python. So again, that is machine learning. That's a whole different line.
That's data science. That's different. Yeah.
Business analytics, marketing analytics, finance analytics.
You can do business analytics. It's very good because Lean Six Sigma is all about business improvement. So that will help you in gaining some additional knowledge about the concept of business.
Okay. There's also one course, Industry 4.0. Do you have?
I exactly don't have so much knowledge about it. However, my background happens to be from industrial production engineering only. But then it's okay. You see, what I recommend is you can choose any of the course which is about business improvement, right? Just choose it blindly, no issue with that. But I recommend you to choose Agile as well as 𝐸 for sure.
Okay, cool.
If
when we talk about
also, then choose that one also.
Can you repeat?
Scrum Master.
Scrum Master. Okay, it's not in this list. So when I said business analytics, now it's suggesting with R or Python. So
then don't do it. Just there's one more course probably out there, business capability, like that. So just choose that.
Okay, I'll figure it out. I'll ask them.
See, Python and thank you. Python and R programming are more for data science, right?
Exactly. That will change my line, right?
That will change your line. However, it will be very helpful to you, but then you need to invest some time for it, right?
It will become more confusing. That's what I feel.
I'll bet.
Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you. Yes, just please tell me.
Hi, Amol. Good
Hi.
afternoon. Actually, most of my questions are covered by Sukriti and Suren. Actually, I was concerned about the projects which we're going to get during the program. So you have clearly explained all those things. And the only question I have right now is about the QC tools which you told. So that will be covered under the Green Belt program?
Both. See, let me just keep it very simple. In the Green Belt, we'll be learning everything. What extra we'll be learning in Black Belt? That's what I'm about to tell you, right? We'll be learning quality function deployment. We'll be learning design of experiments, and we'll be learning some hypothesis testing in detail. So Minitab is not in that much detailed form when we talk about Green Belt, but when we reach the Black Belt, we'll be learning about Minitab software in detailed form. That's it. So Minitab, design of experiments, and this quality function deployment. These are the major things which you'll be learning when you take the Black Belt course. Okay?
Yeah. Just talking about the cost thing which you have explained about the Black Belt, 29,500. Suppose for now, like I'm doing the Green Belt, and maybe next year or for 5 months down the line, I'm doing the Black Belt. So will there be any fee changes because I'm already a Black Belt certified, or it will be remaining the same?
Like you're like later on?
Yeah, later. Suppose I have done, like in the month of July, I'm completing my Green Belt certification, and probably in the coming January, I'm going for the Black Belt. So since I already have a Green Belt certification, so will I get something like the fee structure?
Yes. There happens to be some kind of discounts they used to provide, right, for the participants who have already enrolled with them. So I think the numbers which I have pasted on the chat box, they'll better guide you in that. But I believe certainly there are some discounts for the already enrolled participants. Certainly, and that's quite obvious also, right?
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jaspreet. Just a second, Satya, Samir, and Nitish. I'm coming back to you, but there are some questions on the chat. I need to take these questions also. So, Kota, Rohit, are you here? You have left. So I think he left. He asked a question. Then I've already answered that question. Like someone else asked me. Then I have a question from Raj Mule. Are you there, Raj? Yeah, please. Okay, tell us something about the weightage in resume. Why HR preference? Please talk something about placement. Okay, Raj, weightage is quite huge when it comes to Six Sigma. That's what I said. That once you see in every job which says project manager, if it is in the company, like if it's in any department, any company, right? Certainly, just look at the preferred qualification. Certainly, they'll be having that Lean Six Sigma certified, right? So when you have the certification, that will always help you in getting your resume sorted amongst the other resumes. All right, so that is something which will help. Placement, like apart from the off-campus placement, Henry Harvin also provides some kind of job assistance to their participants. Right, so that will also help you because see, we all in the community, like I'm in the community, right? If we are all become the, if we all become the part of one community, certainly we'll have our networks and connections, and that way you'll be able to get through these things. How many projects I'll undergo while completing green belt? Raji, when you're completing green belt and black belt, there is no specific requirement of the project. However, when you will be when you are done with it, right? Then every Sunday we used to provide some project. So you keep on doing for almost 12 months, right? You keep on, changing and giving more projects and projects. So it's up to you, right? We're having so many projects. You can keep on doing as much practice as you want, right? Rajiv, is it okay? And yeah, thank you, Rahul. One more quick question. I'm PMP certified. Can Six Sigma? Absolutely, it will. It will. The standard of exam. Yeah, okay. No, standard as in you're talking about difficulty. That's what I'm considering. So Rahul, difficulty, of course, PMP is something which is at a different level, right? And there is no other option but to take PMP from PMR. Right, so that's different. Here you are giving Henry Harvin examination. So they are both different examinations, right? And the examiner will be the Henry Harvin only, so no need to worry about it, right? And it's all about learning how well you'll grasp things during the classes, and I think you'll be able to clear the examination. So don't compare the standards out here, because PMP is something different, which PMI used to conduct, and Lean Six Sigma is something which the institute is about. They are examining and checking the participants. So it's of course different and a bit easier in comparison to the other one. Right, now let me talk to Satya. Yes, Satya, please tell me.
Hello, Mulvi.
Hi, Ji. Bataiye.
I'm chemical engineer. I work as process engineer in agrochemical industry. So my roles are like meeting the spec of product and maintaining time cycle. So how come this Lean Sigma helped me?
Sorry, the voice is a bit breaking. Can you please just pardon again? Can you just tell me again what you're trying to say?
I mean, how can I apply this course in my job?
Your job is you're working in maintenance.
Yes, my job is like monitoring time cycle and meeting the spec of a product, safely running the process.
So basically, you are working with turnaround time, right? That you're working in that. You basically time cycle as in you see. Acha, tell me one thing. Suppose you have a whole cycle time in which you used to produce or complete a project, right? Complete anything, any procedure, right? And don't you think, suppose if it is taking 15 days or 20 days, don't you think it is better if you can complete it in lesser number of days?
Yes, of course.
Right? Of course, it will be efficient, right? So with Lean Six Sigma, we'll learn ways by which we can improve the efficiency of the existing system, right? By finding out which are exactly the things which we can reduce, which we can eliminate, which is something that is extra, which shouldn't be there. Like that, we'll learn so many different tools, which if we'll use, we'll be able to identify and we'll be able to improve the efficiency of the existing procedure. So this will be applied quite thoroughly in your company.
Okay, my doubt is like, how I can apply this? I mean, will you tell me any examples during my course?
Yeah, like, of course, see, you are working in a company. So you have to first tell me the whole procedure, right? Once you tell me the whole procedure, then what we can do is we can think of different possibilities where we can improve the efficiency of the procedure. That's it.
Okay.
Right. So of course, you'll get help from this, certainly, because your work is like this only. Lean is something which you will be implementing mostly in your procedure.
So as I'm from chemical stream, my doubt is like, am I able to get this course well? I mean, can I be complete this course? Will it understand? Will I get understanding? I mean, able to understand this course.
Absolutely, you'll be able to understand. Why not? Why not? Is there nothing like it? Anyone from any background will be able, can understand this course. It's nothing that requires any prerequisite or any type of specific requirements or domain. No, anyone can learn this.
Okay.
Okay. That's there. Thank you. Yeah, Samir, please tell me.
Yeah. Hi. Good afternoon, Amol.
Good afternoon.
Right. So I do work in a BPO sector, Amol, I'm taking care of operations department basically, right? So can you please tell me that how it is going to help me in, because I was hearing all those conversation and most of the people were aligned with, quality and other stuff. So is it going to help me in operations in, BPO sector also?
Yeah, absolutely. BPO sector. See, one of the project which I did as a project as a green belt as a black belt expert, in which the problem the company was facing. See, there is one very big company, right? So they have given job to a third party customer service, call center company to handle their customer operations, right? Operation as the recorded calling session. They are the ones who are handling on behalf of the big company, right? But then the customers were dissatisfied because of the service the call center used to provide, right? So what they have done the call center, they have hired an expert. They asked us to join them and help them understand how exactly they can improve. So we have tried to figure out what exactly is the problem, why they are lacking, what exactly the things where they are lacking. So suppose the client has asked to the desired performance level is to provide first call resolution to 75% of the calls or 5-day resolution to 90% of the calls. So there are the performance level on the which we judge the call center, right? So what we have identified, we have first understood, we have tried to figure out that at what level that BPO is working currently, right? How many calls, like see what exactly are the problems, why they're unable to provide that much good quality respond to the customer. So we understood the problem is that is their inability to hold on to the experienced workforce. They're not having experienced people. They used to leave the company, right? And the recruitment process also takes quite a lot of time, right? So that's the whole reason why they have been unable to do it. That is affecting the quality of the calls that they used to provide to the customers. So what they have done, we have helped them in in creating and developing the SOPs for their company and the new people, and then we have given them the modified SOPs that start working on this, try to tackle the problem or the customer calls like this, so that you will be able to provide the desired performance and that is the desired average handling time. So that's how we work with BPOs. And see, the very simple point is, if in your company there is even one point which is affecting the customer satisfaction level, it means you can apply Lean Six Sigma out there.
Right. And also I would like to know that does it require any kind of basic knowledge of something in order to understand Six Sigma courses and all?
No, we'll be learning right from the basics, so you not to have any kind of specific knowledge for it, right? So whatever, see, we learn from the starting, so whatever is required we'll teach you. There's nothing which you need to learn it from before.
Right. So basically, in order to understand that, we will start from the basic only, right? So that we can understand everything.
Absolutely. There's nothing called as prerequisite for him.
Okay. So as I'm a beginner for it, right? So basically, I want to know that do I need to do a black belt or do I need to initiate with green belt only?
Start with green belt, right? And thereafter we'll go with black belt. Okay. See, the content most of the time, the tools remain same, but the order of teaching changes. When we are teaching at the green belt, right, we'll teach in a way that the person should be able to understand things, in a very easy manner, right? When we are in the black belt, we follow the same procedure, but the only thing is we right away tell them the exact sequence in which works need to be done in a project. That's the only thing which changed, right? So, because see, it depends on the number of years of experience you are having in this field, not in the Sigma field, but in the field of management. Right. But then I really suggest you to start with green belt, thereafter go for the black belt.
Okay. Thank you, Amol.
Thank you. I have one question on the chat. No, Raji, actually that's not the case. What we used to do is we will be showing you the projects. With that, suppose I'm teaching you, so I'll be showing you the projects which I have done. Okay, but then the project is not a requirement to get a certificate. That's what I said, right? And after once you are done with the training, see, project is what? It's not that we'll be learning through theory. No. When we'll be having the classes, we'll be learning and we'll learn. I'll show you so many examples, small projects, and I will solve the project during the session. We'll solve it using Minitab, we'll solve it using tools. So that is going to happen, right? The projects I talked about, they are the projects for which you can gain the certification of internship. So for that, you need to appear. You can only appear for internship once you get a certificate. Now, so for that, you need to start every Sunday. That is what I said. That's what I said. Okay. Is this training will be enough to clear ASQ and IAS exam? I believe that is more than sufficient, Rahul, because we'll be learning all the tools. So there's nothing which will be leaving. So of course it will be helpful to you if in case you want to get the certification of from ISQ or IASC, because IASC certification already Henry Harvin is providing, right? So you not to go for IASC. If you want to go for ASQ, you can go for that, right? Okay, I already talked with Samir, I think, right? Nitesh, please tell me.
Hi, Amol.
Hi.
So currently I'm working with a good MNC and taking care of operations, and it's a BPO industry. And in the near future, I want to change my domain to IT, as you explained someone that a project manager. I forgot the name of that lady. So what is the best combination for with the green belt? Second question is it possible to change from BPO to IT? So I have two questions, right? What is the best combination of certification with green belt? And the second is it possible to change the domain? Because I have around 9-10 years of experience in BPO.
Operations, right? So it is, first of all, it is possible, because see, that's the best part about Lean Six Sigma, that Lean Six Sigma opens wide range of domains for person, right? That suppose you are working in BPO only, right? If you want to use your BPO experience without the certification, then you can go to the BPO company only as a manager or operation manager. But then you can, when you show the certification along with your experience, then you can say that, because then you'll not be looking for the post of manager BPO, then you'll be looking at for the post of continuous improvement manager, Lean Six Sigma experts. Okay, and Lean Six Sigma expert is something which is not a restricted domain. It opens all the domains for you, right? But now, getting back to your question, to change to the IT industry, this is my personal experience that I'm sharing with you. IT industry do prefer people having previous IT experience with the certification, right?
Okay.
But there are people who have taken the job in the IT industry. They have changed from even manufacturing to IT just on the basis of the certification and their expertise in order to get the project done in time. Lean Six Sigma is all about understanding the project, identifying the project required for the organization, and getting it done on time, which helps improving the satisfaction level as well as the improved business for the company. That's it. So there are chances, if you'll grasp this skill in a proper manner, then, and if you think, and if you understand the tools which we use in Lean Six Sigma in a proper manner, that okay, no matter the data is, I'll be able to analyze it, I'll be able to figure it out, and I'll be able to solve and provide a solution. You can change the domain from any industry to any industry. Okay. Now, yeah, coming back to your first question, which you said green belt combination. So I really find it difficult to understand which combination, as in which course you should do along with the green belt.
Yeah, I'm along with green belt. If I want to move to the IT industry, so what would be the best combination of certification with the green belt along with green belt?
I think data science would be helpful to you, right? That is something which is again quite high in demand, and data visualization is something which is very important in any industry, irrespective whether it's IT.
What about CSM, Scrum Master?
That is also good. See, Scrum Master, Agile, they are more like the management courses only, right? So because you said you don't have experience in IT and you want to change to IT, that's why I've given you a concept of data science. However, if you want to become a complete package of project manager, then the best thing is to get the Scrum Master, Lean Six Sigma expert, PMP in combined. This is something above which there is nothing when it comes to project management. This is the Lean Six Sigma expert, thereafter PMP. That is the whole soul project management thing. There's nothing left there, right?
Okay, yeah, got it. Thank you.
Thank you, Nitesh. Yes, Raj, please tell me. Yeah.
Hi, Amol. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity. So my question is, I think you have answered almost all the questions what I've made a note actually. So I just want to reiterate on one thing. If at all I go directly and take the course of black belt, so as you already said that you will start from the scratch level, and it will be understandable for every individual as well,
right?
Even if it is a starter or something like that. Correct. So how about, I mean, I've already posted in the chat as well. why HR, I think you missed this actually, why HR look for this Lean Six Sigma or Six Sigma certification?
No, I have answered that question, Raj. Let me just answer it once
Sorry.
again.
Please, Amol.
See, that's what I said. That when I answered that, for every project manager job, right? When you look at the preferred, see, there are two things by which you can use a certification. Let me just clarify that. First, if you are looking for specifically Lean Six Sigma expert job, okay, then you look for continuous improvement manager, Lean Six Sigma analyst, quality analyst, like that kind of job. Okay. Second, if you are looking for jobs of project manager, okay, then when you suppose you are looking for a job of project manager in manufacturing industry, let us say, or let's say healthcare industry, right? And you are having experience of healthcare, right? So that experience will help you in being in getting eligible for that job. Then after becoming the after clearing the eligibility requirement, thereafter how your resume will get selected. That in that particular scenario, this certification will play an important role, right? Because under preferred qualification, certainly for project manager's job, they always used to ask for Lean Six Sigma expertise. Okay, if you're having it, then automatically your resume will get sorted out. That okay, this person is having experience in the desired role, as well as he's having expertise in Lean Six Sigma. So that is one of the best combination which we can have for our industry. Okay, so HR basically give quite high weightage to such type of certification because these certifications are all about improving the business of the company, right? And everybody wants to improve the business, right?
Okay, Amol, one more question I have not posted in the chat. So Lean Six Sigma and this green belt or black belt or what it may be, what is your opinion? Which candidate will find more easier? My question is, which candidate will find more easier about this course? Like the candidate who has completed a regular graduation or the person who has completed a BTech graduation?
Doesn't matter, right? We'll be starting this course from the scratch. That's what I said. Doesn't matter what background you're having. If you're only a BSc, BTech, MSc, MTech, postgraduate, anything, doesn't matter. We'll be learning exactly at the same level, and you'll be gaining the knowledge to an extent which everyone else can get. Now, the point is just to, it's now it's up to you, right? That how much you can grasp out of it, right? There's nothing, no such prerequisite, no such requirement, no such thing that, okay, I cannot learn this. No, I can even teach this system to a 10th class person in exactly the same level you can learn, right? So that doesn't matter at all.
Thanks, Amol. I'm done.
Thank you
so much.
Okay, guys, I think we are done with this session, a webinar session, right? It's almost 16 minutes above, which I have taken, right? So anyways, guys, thanks a lot for your time, right? I hope that I have answered all your questions, and take care, all the very best, and looking forward to connect with you during the sessions, right? So take care. You can leave the session. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thanks, Rahul. Thank you.